Grandpa decided it was high time his little fluffy gray kitten, Misty, learned the noble art of fishing. So, early one Saturday morning, was a tiny fishing rod made just for her and a bucket full of hope. They set off for the old wooden pier. Misty, perched on Grandpa's shoulder, was more interested in a butterfly fluttering by than the fishing gear. When they arrived, Grandpa carefully baited a tiny hook with a worm. Misty looked at the squirming worm, tilted her head, and gave it a gentle pat with her paw, nearly sending it flying into the lake. Grandpa chuckled. No, little one. That's for the fishies. He cast a line into the water with a soft plop. For a while, nothing happened. Misty got bored of watching the still water and started chasing her own tail in circles on the pier, a little ball of gray fluff spinning around. Then, she discovered the bait bucket. She peered inside, her whiskers twitching, and tried to scoop out a worm for a snack. Grandpa gently lifted her away, explaining that worms were fish food, not kitten food. Suddenly, the float on Misty's tiny rod bobbed up and down. Grandpa's eyes lit up. Misty, look, you've got a bite. He helped her grip the little rod as they reeled it in together. The line was surprisingly heavy. Was it a giant bass? A legendary trout? With one final tug, their catch flew out of the water. And it was the tiniest fish they had ever seen, no bigger than Grandpa's thumb. It wriggled on the pier for a second before Misty, in a burst of excitement, pounced on it. But instead of playing with it, she just sniffed it curiously and then looked up at Grandpa, as if to say, "Is that it?" Grandpa scooped up the tiny fish and gently put it back in the water. Even though their catch was small, they were both so proud. Misty purred loudly, rubbing against Grandpa's leg. They packed up their gear, with Grandpa promising, "Don't you worry, Misty. We'll come back next weekend and catch a real whopper." As they walked home, Misty was already dreaming of bigger fish and more worms to chase. Thanks for watching our little fishing adventure. If you enjoyed it, give us a like and hit that subscribe button for more fun with Misty and Grandpa. We'll see you next time.